I'm having this terrible time trying to name Monday's vlog because, like, I know it's not the most interesting vlog in the world. And the past two haven't been. Week in my life and then week in my life. They weren't great. They weren't writing related, I should say. So, like, I'm having this terrible time. Like, what do I call this vlog for people to not be like, oh my gosh, another lifestyle vlog. Like, bear with me. This is gonna be good. I promise. Oh, my allergies are killing me. Killing it. Da 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 da. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm very sorry in advance. Hello, my name is Sutton, and I have something in my pocket. A receipt. I need to clean up the space. Somebody gave me these little, like, jelly things in the mail. I traded a photo card with them, and they gave me these two little jelly things. They're really cute. And bedazzled sungman. Hey, hi, hello. That's not why I started this clip. I started this clip because I was gonna say, here we go. It is the beginning of the end. I did that once already. It was cooler the first time. It is 5 o'clock on a Monday afternoon. I haven't gotten a single thing edited yet today. That's just because I got groceries. I was gonna go to the cafe this morning, but Stray Kids had their 6th year anniversary, so obviously I had to stay and watch that live stream that they did for it. And so now it is 5. I just woke up from a nap, so it's 5, and it's time to get crack-a-lackin'. Well, almost. I had to make my second cup of coffee. And then it's time to get crack-a-lackin'. Tomorrow is when we're gonna go to the cafe because I told myself, you know what, if I'm not gonna do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. We will stick by that. I don't want to do it, so that means I should do it. Everybody, let's pause. Let's get our waters and take 5 big sips. Ignore the medicine. I had a headache earlier. And you need to go back in the fridge. For people who say I don't buy enough fruit, there we go. For the sake of the camera, I'm only gonna do 2, 3. Well, it's not cold yet. Oh, we're getting there. When I went to the grocery store today, I did not buy soda. So I don't have soda as a backup plan, so that means water's what we got. Hey, hello, hey, hi. It's 8 o'clock. I got another chapter written. I mean, I did it. Well, it was a chapter that I wanted to finish the other night, and I didn't, but we finally finished it today. Was it last night? Is today Monday? Oh, this has been the longest Monday of my life. I'm working on a scene now, finishing it up. But the next scene is going to have, no, the next scene is a little bit more copy and paste, but the scene after that is going to be cut entirely, I think. Unless I do it differently, which I just have to figure out, because what happens in the upcoming scene, the scene that's coming next, Marco gets injured, and but the spot that she gets injured on I don't love, and it results in having to go to the hospital. So I'm kind of like wondering, like, is it like worth it enough to go to the hospital? But I think I can make it work in a more nonchalant way. I don't know. It's just going to take a little bit more brain power. Yeah, that's what's going on. But I think we're taking a break for dinner. I think I might make salmon. I don't really want to, but it's not like it's difficult, so I need to get out of my lazy girl era. I've gotten too comfortable in it. It's okay. You know, at least we recognize it, and we can now take measures to go differently. I don't know. Hi. I went to the coffee shop this morning. I did not film it because there are people there, and quite honestly, it didn't even occur to me to set up my phone to film. I took a picture, put a picture here for proof, but it didn't even occur to me to film. I forced myself to push through, how many scenes? 2? There's one I wanted to stop midway, but I didn't do it. I didn't. So let me look where we're at. 159 pages, 46,000 words. So we're going. I'm gonna go for a walk at 3. It's 1:30 now. It's a little windy out, so it might be a little chilly, but honestly, I need to get out of the house. But we have the water. Bring some water with me. Are you gonna actually go outside when I let you outside? Because the past few times you haven't been. Hey, hi, hello. 6:30. I haven't done anything since we last talked because I went for a walk And it's my grandfather's 89th birthday today. So I stopped by their house and we all celebrated. Bomi has had stuff that Bomi is not normally allowed to have. Like cheese from pizza. Actually, don't let her have people food, like, at all. Because I know, like, my dogs that we got really good. Like, oh, here's some that we're eating right now. And, you know, that's fine here and there. And if you do it, that's okay. Like, I'm not, no judgment. But for me, it got to the point with our dogs that they would beg for food every single time you ate anything. So I knew I didn't want to do that with Bo. She's had stuff she's not supposed to. Hopefully it doesn't upset her tummy. That's me. I haven't done anything yet. But yeah, we celebrated my grandpa on his 89th birthday. This is the side of the family that they had the aunt that passed away in January, and it was so bizarre because we're a big family. So it was so bizarre to have a lot of people over, and she's just not there. You know, I think this is a moment, if I cut it, I'll cut it, but I'll try to condense it, because I feel like sometimes I like to keep some of myself in here other than the writing. It feels strange to be experiencing death for the first time at 24. It's like almost like I can't wrap my head around it. When I'm at my grandparents' house with the grandpa that had passed, it just feels like he's not home. And like at my grandmother's house celebrating my other grandpa's birthday, it just felt like she was in a different room. Like, it didn't feel real that she's gone. And it's such a wild thing. I can't process it. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Like, if I think about it, it just feels like that didn't happen. Like, she didn't die. That didn't happen. That's just weird. That's my thoughts. Okay. Hey, hi, hello. So, I feel like we keep filming in the same spot, but it's fine. I kind of have to film here because Bomi needs to eat and she doesn't eat unless I sit here. It's 8:20 in the morning. I have an energy drink. Bomi has decided that she doesn't like to sleep in her kennel anymore, so she sleeps on my bed, and I am a light sleeper. So every single time she gets up and crawls over me or changes position, it wakes me up. So we're working through it. I'm tired. I have an appointment this morning. I have to leave in about 10 minutes, so that's why we have an energy drink today and not coffee, except it's not opened. It needs to be because I need it. But yesterday I edited. I think I'm either at 50,000 or very, very close, like 49,000 and change. But I didn't finish the scene that I wanted to because I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold with the formatting of everything. Like, I don't think I just feel like the timeline just reads off. So it kind of like pulled me out of my like groove last night. So I'm gonna have to reevaluate, but not now. We don't have time now. We don't have time for this draft. So what I will do is make a note of it, send it to my editor at some point and be like, hey, you send this to my editor, send the note to my editor, like, hey, does this read strangely in the moment, that sort of thing. So I need to message my editor and be like, hey, I'm still on track. I'm still getting it to you. The scene that I'm on now, I want to interject more flirtation, you know? Just have to figure out how to do it structurally, like scene structurally, like where the characters are in the scene, how I'm gonna do it. Interject the flirty vibes. It's the perfect setting for the flirty vibes. I just gotta make sure I gotta interject it correctly, because it doesn't necessarily make sense for like hardcore flirty vibes just yet. They both haven't acknowledged how they feel about each other. It's like a good segue to that scene, you know, to that like, But I gotta figure that out, and I know there's a scene coming up that doesn't make sense. Somehow what I changed in the draft, something I changed makes this scene no longer make sense, and it's not salvageable without, it needs a full overhaul. So that also needs to be ironed out, which, I don't know. I've been trying to think about it, like, preparation-wise, because I didn't outline it or anything, but the word of the day, the Korean word of the day is ja. Can you guess what it is? Ja is a ruler? Ja? You can't really see it. I don't know why it's not showing you. There's a picture of a ruler. Why is that?
Ja.
What? Really? I mean, I guess you learn something new every day, but I typed it into my like app that does Korean to English, and it says ruler is 눈금자, but it also could be 통지자.
눈금자.
So which one is it? Or is ja just the... Okay. Learn something new, I suppose. I know like haja is like let's do it and kaja is like let's go, but ja is ruler. Okay, gotta go. Bye. I didn't realize that clock was 2 minutes slow. Whoopsie. Hey, hi, hello. It's much later. It is 11 o'clock on the dot, actually. Wow. So I am just writing. I think I'm going to turn in early though, and then wake up early and go to a coffee shop tomorrow and get a lot of work done because I know in the afternoon / evening I will be busy. So, I'm torn between trying to finish this scene, but I know there's a lot like left and I still need a shower tonight. So I think I might save it for tomorrow. It's a good spot to break. I'm going back and forth so often with this freaking book, with this couple. I think in the next edit, I want to tone things, like, there's so many things, but it's like a different edit problem. For some reason, I've recently been calling Bomi Bobi. I don't know, I couldn't tell you why, but I can't seem to stop myself now. So she still like looks when I say it, so it's fine. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh. I tried to catch you, but I almost fell over. Oh, your breath smells like dirt. Are you eating the dirt again? Stop eating the dirt. You just don't want to be held in. Hello, my name is Sarah Sutton, and I'm so tired. So, it is 12:30 at night, if you couldn't tell. I am about to go upstairs and shower off my makeup and go to bed. I went to a coffee shop today. I worked for about 3 hours at that coffee shop, and I'm still 30,000 away from the ending, and it is Thursday, which means tomorrow is Friday, which means I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I am also worried, but well, it's okay. It's okay. Whatever I get done has to go to the editor, so I'm wanting to get it all done, but I also know it's 30,000 left that I have to edit, and then the ending I have to write, so I do know that I'm very, very tired. I think the game plan is to go to a coffee shop again tomorrow and then write like the wind there and tell myself I'm not allowed to leave until I get to my, that's at my midpoint. I think that's my midpoint. Oh no. I'm just so tired. I'm running on fumes. I didn't have a nap today. I went on a 3-mile walk today with Bobo. I am running on fumes. And she's not going potty. She's just eating rabbit poop. I think this is going to be it for the vlog. I don't know if I will post a vlog tomorrow, which is Friday. Mostly because editing needs to take priority. And if I stay home and edit the vlog to get it uploaded, I won't be able to get to the coffee shop for like 2 hours extra that I could have been there. So I don't know if necessarily this vlog will end up on Friday. If it doesn't, I hope y'all would understand. For this week, it definitely needs to take priority. So I will check in with you guys later though. So you will see if this video is any longer or if it ends here. Okay, so we went to a cafe this morning. It is 1:30. I'm gonna take a nap. I worked for about 2 hours. It's like my attention span. I worked for about 2 hours. We are now past the 60,000 word mark. So that's great. I know my hair looks crazy. It looks horrendous down, but I do have to take it down because I'm going to take a nap. So you get to see what it looks like in its full glory. Like this part's kind of cute-ish because it was braided overnight, but like it's this underneath that is just wild. So yes, we got about, I don't know how much we have edited, but we're over 60,000 words. The document, the first draft is 80,000 words, so I'm getting there. I'm so close. I'm getting closer and closer. I know that I'm getting closer and closer to the parts that have to be rewritten, so like, I'm getting closer, but oh no, you know? That's how I'm feeling. Oh no. You want to do something cute? Go get your harness. Where's your harness? Where's your harness? Good job! Good girl! Okay. Okay, hey, hi, hello. It is 9:45 Saturday morning. I've been writing for a little bit, but then Bobby got up, and so that kind of like took, like I couldn't write anymore, obviously. But I have to go to the store because today we're having our Easter dinner instead of tomorrow. And my mom asked me to make green bean casserole, and I do not have the stuff for it. So I must go to the store, and then I actually have to go to her house and to pick up a container to bake it in because I also don't have one of those. And then I have a live stream at noon. I have my brunch hour with Patreon at noon. So I have to kind of leave now, but I have to get dressed because I'm not dressed. We're just gonna forego the makeup, I think, because I don't really have time to put it on. Also, Bomi, I put her toys away. This girl, she has to pull out every single, she's doing it right now, aren't you? Get out of there. Look at all of her toys she's pulled out. I put these all away. And you have to pull every single one out. You have to pull every single one out, don't you? I'm not mad. I'm just like, how many times must I put away all the toys? We need to learn the cleanup song. Clean up, clean up. Anyway, I gotta go. So I just wanted to check in because I was writing this morning. I was editing this morning. I don't have the best feeling. I don't have the best feeling. But, you know, I put a poll on Instagram, like, do you think I'll make it? And everybody said yes, except for one person. And when I put the answer was, I will put negativity into the universe and say no. That was like one of the things in the poll. Somebody picked that one. So if I don't make it, I blame them. Also, I don't know if people just don't know. I can see who picks what in the polls. So if it's ever like a negative one, people see. The person who posts the poll can see who answers what. So in case you didn't know, now you do. The amount of times I've gotten people who pick the negative option in a poll, and I'm like, I can see who you are, you know? Which is fine if they know that. But like, if you don't know that, just in case. This is me telling you. Grr. Okay, I have bad news. This book is not getting done. I'm struggling. So, Bummy has woken up and wants to play, and I cannot play. I have writing to do. And my live stream tonight is at 4 in the morning. It's 10:30. I'm already tired. So like I need to just probably go to sleep and then like set an alarm and wake up. I'm so stressed. I just want this book to be finished. I'm so stressed. I'm running out of time. Oh my gosh, people are going crazy over these Stray Kids photo cards that are being released for their fan meeting. The fan meeting concept is magic school. And like for a reference, do I have any of the other fan meeting PCs? These are one set. So like you see, super cute. Little Linos is adorable. But the ones that just released tonight, people are going crazy over them. And I'm like, are we seeing the same photo cards? Like, I'm sorry. Is this or is this not giving taxidermy a little bit? And like, I don't know what Lino's holding, but he's holding something that is adorably squished, I will say. But like, come on, tell me that's not giving taxidermy. And people are going crazy over this. Crazy. We are seeing the same photo cards, friends. Right? Just a random raccoon. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. If I didn't have Bo, I know I'd be able to like just pound this out right now. So it's really hard when I have a dog that literally climbs onto my laptop when I'm not giving her enough attention when she wants my attention. Maybe I should just wake up at 3:30. Gives me a half hour before the stream, and then I can work for a half hour. There's probably gonna be some down moments during this. Probably not. No, that's a dumb thought. I love you so much, Bobo, but you're a little bit inconveniencing me right now. It's my own fault. I should have been working more throughout the month. It's my fault. It's not yours. You're just living the life. You're getting so big. Did you enjoy your kibble? We'll get there. Just whether or not before April 1st. Excuse you. That was disgusting. It's not over. It's not over. We can still do this. Just the way I'm so tired. I'm literally so tired. The things we do in the life of a K-pop stan. The question is now, do I drink an energy drink or do I drink coffee? I think an energy drink. My dad came and picked up a Bomi, so we're over here vibing now. I think the craziest part about these fan meetings and like concerts and stuff is that it's happening live, and it's very hard to wrap my brain around. They're literally doing this live. It hurts my brain a little bit, you know? It's kind of weird.
It is our third fan meeting, and honestly, we just can't wait to show you guys what we have prepared. So please look forward to it. Woo!
Well, that was good. It is now 8:30 in the morning. So before going to bed though, I am going to try and write a little bit because I'm in the middle of a scene that I want to finish, but that was so good. That was so good. So good. Second fan meeting in the books. I love them to pieces. It actually hurts. I feel like this always happens when I'm getting ready to send something to my editor, that I just come up with so many things I want to change and like they're big things that kind of affect the story. What is going on here? That's why. And so it doesn't like quite make full sense to like send the manuscript to my editor. It's things that are going to like smooth the story out and make things make sense. So it's like I'm in that dilemma once again. Like, do I send my editor what I have and give her just a list of things that are going to be changing, which, you know, or do I make those changes and then send the manuscript? Like, you would think, well, Sarah, duh, it's obvious, make the changes and send the manuscript, but that puts everything back. It pushes everything back. So I had been saying I wanted to get this book released by the beginning of June. That is not going to happen if I were to do a full developmental edit and a full copy edit. Because even if there was by some miracle my editor could get both of those done in 2 weeks, like respectively, 2 weeks for the developmental edit, I still have to edit the developmental edit, send it back to her. 2 weeks for a copy edit, I still have to edit those copy edits, and I still have to do proofs. There's no way I'm getting that done in 2 months. And that's if it takes her, if she can do it in 2 weeks, because sometimes she needs about a month. So, you know what I mean? So it's not going to happen by the beginning of June. So me pushing it back further, kind of, it's a decision I have to make and decide, you know, what I can do. Granted, it doesn't make sense to send this for a developmental edit when I know there are developmental changes that need to be made, like that kind of affect the structure of the story. That doesn't quite make sense because it's like, oh, I know developmentally this is wrong, we don't really want to fix it. It's like, wait, that's her job, is to point out those things, and if they're wrong, if I already know that they're wrong, I'm paying her to just say, this is missing here. Does that make sense? I also have a raging headache. I think it's just because I threw my sleep schedule off and I haven't had coffee yet today, and it's 5 o'clock. I don't want to get to the end of this video and be like, I'm not sending it to my editor. But does it make sense to? Not really. That is to say though that even if I don't, because I haven't decided yet, even if I don't send the manuscript to my editor tomorrow, we are still in full send to finish it. Because it's not done. It's full send to finish it and feel confident with it. So that is still the priority. That is still the goal and game plan. Anyway, I just wanted to update you with that. Still gonna work on it this afternoon. It's 5 o'clock now this evening. I have my Patreon stream at 7, and then I have the night. So Bobo is with my mom still. She's wearing her out, so I will have her tired when she comes back. We can write the night away. You saw nothing, okay? You saw nothing. I'm back, and after much contemplation, I have decided I am not sending it to my editor because, friends, listen. There is nothing I could have done differently in this scenario. Unfortunately, it's just the life of a pantser. Now, granted, should we have been, I mean, it's an argument, like, can we change our ways, you know? Should I have pantsed this when I really need to get it published? Probably not. I'm a pantser, and I work my best flying by the seat of my pants, going where my creative heart leads me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's all a part of the process. So that being said, we've messed up. You know, and I say that with a grain of salt because I would not have been able to make this revelation if I hadn't have gotten to this moment and if I hadn't have drafted everything up until this point. So for a little spoil city coming up, so if you hate spoilers, don't listen. The first draft started off with the love interest being hired at a place, at a company at a place, and he kept interacting with the main lead that way. I keep saying like main lead, like it's a K-drama. In draft 2, I edited it so that he was hired as the main lead's secretary, wrote the book that way. That was the wrong thing to do. It made sense to a degree. It no longer makes sense for what I want to do and for how I want to change, like for things I want to change. I've started writing out in Notion, like, you know, just things that I want to incorporate into the next draft. And I'm realizing a pivotal moment would work far better if he were hired at that company and not as her secretary. Yeah, unfortunately, we will have to be reverting back to that. But it's fine. It's completely fine. It just means a little bit more work. But we've got this. We've got this. We've got this. It will get done. That being said, like, that is like the risk you take when it comes to pantsing. But for me, I couldn't have seen this outcome without having pantsed the first draft and gone through these round of edits. I'm not that kind of person that can see so far down the road very well, so I'm very bad at plotting, and I don't think I would have gotten here to this realization. But that being said, before I dive into these edits, I am going to stop and write out more, plot a little bit more. I feel like plotting for me is easier to do after I have some big things figured out. Yes, I like plotting after the fact. I'm really good at it. I'm not good at plotting beforehand. I just wanted to share, because we made a mistake, are not further ahead than where we were. I still have high hopes for getting this done. Not by tomorrow, of course not, but in a timely manner, because now I've figured out coffee shops work very well for me, and so I'm going to one tomorrow. I'm glad we're documenting this on camera, because you guys, it's fine. It's fine.